Hey, what's up, YouTube? This Road Hogger. I'm not a really big person far as YouTube goes, but recently, I guess I could say I'm becoming one. And I think I'm gonna start posting some videos. And I'm gonna try to keep everything as interesting, as knowledgeable, and as factual as I possibly can, you know. But this being my first video, I guess I could start by, I'm not gonna give you too much background on myself at this point in time. You know, I got a long history as far as trucking goes, as far as company goes, as far as different companies, as far as my experiencing, as far as company driving, as far as leasing. I got a lot of experience in those things. And I think it's time for me to really share some of the things that I've been through, that I know. And I'm hoping I could get participation in this. And I hope I could teach somebody. Any questions, anything you'd like to ask me, feel free to leave a comment. I'll respond. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because I would like to go live on a few different things that go on out here in my life as far as trucking goes, as far as my situation. As far as my situation goes, this is my situation to give you some idea of how life is for me. And so I'm 43 years old. I have a wife and I have 2 kids. And so my situation may be different than other people's situation. My expectations may be a little different than other people's expectations. So with that being said, and I have bills. I have a lifestyle. I have a comfortable lifestyle. Am I rich with a lot of money in the bank? No. I have a little money in the bank. I have a nice home. Have nice material things, and I try to maintain that. On top of being able to spend a reasonable time with my family, and being able to spend a reasonable amount of time out here on the road trucking and making money. I try to balance those two. So my goal has been to find a company that I could balance this out with. And it's been a tough journey. A lot of things that I will be saying talking about far as YouTube, it's not things that I've heard on YouTube that other people have said, because I've learned a lot on far as what a lot of these other YouTubers be talking about. Some of it be okay, some of it be real, some be factual, some be just opinionated, some be just pure stupid. So I'm gonna base my opinion. I'm gonna comment on things and talk about things that is relevant to whatever you want to talk about. And so a lot of my experiences is going to be based off what I have been through and what I have learned as far as dealing with truck driving, companies, leasing, fuel, whatever that you want to talk about or need to know. And I'm going to keep it factual, and I'm going to keep it straight to the point. So with this first video, I want to talk about this company that I'm with now. So, people say, oh, I wouldn't tell nobody the company that I'm working for, people calling jobs, getting people fired. Well, my content is pretty much going to be factual. It's not going to be disrespectful to no one. It's not going to be, whatever. The truth, sometimes the truth hurts. And, so I'm one of these guys. I like to stay safe. I like to do things the right way. So it's really not going to be much that I'm going to be talking about that's going to put my job in jeopardy. So feel free to call my job, let them know I'm on YouTube, or I done said this, or I done said that. Feel free, because once they look at it, they're going to realize, it's all factual. I'm not putting nobody's life in danger. I'm not doing things in a dangerous way. So therefore, what more can they do to me? But today, I am going to give an update on my 7 months with RTI, Riverside Transportation, out of Kansas City, Kansas. I normally wouldn't give a review on companies because, like I say, I done been through a few. I've been driving trucks since 2006, on and off, and through this journey, I've been through several different companies. Some companies just really suck, you know. Some companies been okay, Then through my journey, I've been trying to find a place to where I'm comfortable with that fits my lifestyle. So that consists of me to being with different companies until I could basically find a company that I'm comfortable with. There's no company that I've been with that's actually, I could say, that been uh, just horrible, and there's no company out here that I've been with that I could consider perfect. But I could say this about RTI during my 7 months with this company. From day one, from the first time I called RTI to talk to them on the phone through recruiter, the process has been okay. It's been pretty much everything they pretty much told me over the phone. Once I got to orientation, everything that was told to me on the phone was pretty much the same as far as orientation. So far, from the phone call to the point of orientation has been pretty much on the same level. Orientation, pretty cool, pretty quick, 2-3 days. Like I said, it just depends on how fast you work because they got different things they need you to do before you can actually be released from orientation into your own truck. I'm on the lease side of RTI, so it's not much I can really tell you about company side, but it's a nice amount that I can tell you about lease side if that's something you want to know. But the company so far has been, let me see, 1 out of 10, I would say about a 7. It's been okay. It at this point it kind of fits me and my lifestyle. Are you going to make a lot of money at RTI? Are you going to get rich? No, that's not going to happen at RTI. Are you going to, the money part is going to be pretty much depends on your situation, your lifestyle, the amount of time you go home, the routes you like to run, the areas you like to run. It's all going to determine. That's going to determine your money, But I feel like it's money to be made there. Can you know what you need to take home every week to sustain your lifestyle, sustain your family. Like I say, I have a family. Some people may not have a family. So, it's just all going to fluctuate. But, so basing your opinion about coming to RTI, as far as money-wise, you got to just pretty much ask yourself, how much money do I need? Do I need $2,000 a week? If you need $2,000 a week, don't come to RTI. If you can if your goal is to owning a nice truck, having a decent truck, APU, refrigerator, it's, pretty much the luxuries of a truck. They have pretty good premium trucks from Volvos to Freightliners to Peterbilts to ProStars. All of their trucks are pretty decent, pretty new, pretty well maintained. Okay, so if that's something you're looking for, yes, come to RTI. if you're looking for a friendly environment that's pretty much welcomes any race, color, creed, don't care who you are, shape, size. If you look for that, just a comfortable environment that's inviting, that's pretty much, comfortable, yes, come to RTI. RTI, like I said, I've been here 7 months, and uh, when I go to these terminals and shop, everyone has a pretty laid back, maintained, cool attitude. I really haven't bumped into nobody that's just real disrespectful, real angry. Don't get me wrong. Uh, every day for everybody's not going to be happy. So, if you're looking for Disneyland, you're not going to get Disneyland, but you're gonna have a comfortable environment that a place you could go in and pretty much talk to anybody and be able to get things done. Uh, they make you feel pretty comfortable, compared to a lot of other places that I've been through that's rude, uh, don't want to talk to you, don't want to help you, don't want to just pretty much do anything. RTI is pretty much different on that level. So that's a reason why I give RTI seven and a half. Due to their trucks, due to their comfortability, their respect, the way they stand on their word as far as, whatever they tell you over the phone before they get you in orientation is pretty much that's the way it is. So far their standings is about a 7.5. Let's go back as far as pay goes. Yes, you can make pretty good money here at RTI. For instance, I give you just an instance on me without showing statements and all that crap there. Me, myself, I'm normally a 3-week to 4-week out driver. This is pretty much how I run. No matter if I'm company or lease or whatever, this is pretty much because you got to understand something. You can't, no matter what you do, whether it's lease or OTR, lease or company, you got to understand, if you're in trucking, you can't expect to be home once or twice a week or every weekend and make money. You got to understand, we out here to make money. And no matter what company you go to, you're going to have to be able to run, at least stay out here for minimum 2 weeks. Like I say, you know your way, you know what you need to bring home each month. So you got to have some stamina in you without a company pushing you. And, you always on the phone with this, but I got to be home this week. I got to be home next weekend. I got to be home this today. When you just come off home time, now you got to go back on home time 3-4 days later. Or every time you look up, you're trying to get home. You can't make no money that way. Why is you even out here dealing with truck driving if this is the way you want to be? You could go, I don't care what company you go to, you're not going to make no money doing that. But here, where I'm at RTI, if you're willing to stay out at least 3 weeks and run, you can make some money here. And like I say, this is my situation. This is the way I do things. I'm not a Northeast driver. I'm kind of picky. Now I'm basing this off of me. So it's you potentially, if you're different from me, then yeah, you potentially could make more money than I'm making. But this is me. This is the way I like to do things. I'm not a Northeast rider. I don't go Northeast at all. Winter, summer, fall, I don't care what part of the season is. I don't ride Northeast, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia. I just don't do that. So, now some drivers be like, I just don't do that. I don't go too far west, but other than that, I go anywhere besides Northeast. I could probably bend on far west sometimes, but northeast, I just don't do. That's just not one of my things I bend on. I just don't like it. I just don't see no call for it. If it's just not beneficial. Period. You know what I mean? It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I'm not gonna say it's not for me. It's just not for me. Uh, I'm not. When it comes to winter driving, I'm really picky on where I go. So I'm a picky person. And like I say, I started at RTI during the winter time. And I'm still there. So apparently you can still make some money there. Even being as picky as I am, you still can make money there. So with that being said, explaining to you the way I like to run. And let me rewind something. Like I said, I like to be out 3 to 4 weeks at a time. Whether it's 3 or 4 weeks, I take a week home. I take a solid 6-7 days home, period. And I'm on mileage pay. I'm not on fixed. And the reason why I'm on mileage pay is that reason. RTI offers a fixed and they offer a mileage truck payment plan, variable. I'm on the variable because of the way I do run. So the way I run, the variable actually fits me a little better because, like I say, I'm picky about the places I run. So some weeks I don't get I don't get high miles. Some weeks I do. I mean, you're gonna get so. Therefore, if a week go through that I don't get a lot of miles, my truck payment is not that high, and I still be able to bring home a check. A week that I'm able to come home, when I take that week off and come back, I'm normally not in the hole but about 100. I have a 2019 VNL 860, pretty new truck. So when I do take that week off and come back to work, I'm normally in the hole like 180, 190 bucks. That's due to everything, other payments you have to make outside of the truck payment. The only thing you don't pay is the truck payment for that week. So being on variable payments it fits me. I mean, because the way I run and the way I like to go home. But when I am out here running the 3 to 4 weeks that I am out here running, considering the fact I don't run the Northeast, I'm still able to average between 22 to 2,600 miles a week. That's my average, considering what I like to do. Some people averages will be more because if you're the type of person who like to run Northeast and who like run anywhere during the winter, I mean, you got to think your average is going to be a lot more than mine. So I can, anywhere from $22 to $2,500 a week. I mean, 22 to 25 miles per week. I could still have a pay scale from $1,000 to $1,200 a week. This is for me. Now, for those of you who feel like, oh man, you don't like. I mean, if you run Northeast, if you run anywhere, I mean, if you can you easily get over 3,000 miles here at RTI? Yes, you can. I mean, it's pretty much gonna consider how you run, how often you like to go home. So if you're one of those guys who run anywhere, don't mind staying out for 2-3 months at a time, yes, you can make money, a hell of a lot more money than I do at RTI. I'm comfortable with what I make because my biggest reason is that of being here at RTI is I like the environment. I like the fact that I can go home for a week and not have be in the hole $900 trying to dig myself out of a hole when I do go home. And I'm able to make enough money per week to be really much, maintain my cost of living. Plus, like I say, my wife works. So, me trying to bring home $1,500 to $2,000 a week is not really necessary for me. I would like to have that amount of money. I would like to make that amount of money, but it's hard to make that kind of money that, considering my lifestyle, my family, and me needing to be home, and basically balancing everything out for me. So basically, truck driving is one of them deals where you got to be realistically at this. You gotta make both. You gotta be happy, and you gotta make the company happy. So because everybody need to make some money. Don't no company want somebody just to come in always screaming home time, because you're not making yourself money, you're not making them no money. You're not. What are you doing? So, but yes, me explaining to you my situation about RTI. Yes, you can make more money than me. This is just the way I run. So I'm comfortable here as far as that goes. Now let's get on the dispatchers. I'm comfortable with my dispatcher. I have a pretty decent dispatcher. I mean, have we bumped heads before? Yes, we have. Uh, but it's not one of these pushy companies. It's not one of these, if it's something you don't like to do, or if it's someplace you don't like to go, it's not like they're finna push you, nag you. It's pretty much okay. They're not finna make you, just because you turn down a load, they're not finna make you wait a day or two before they give you a load because they pissed off. No, it's pretty much okay. Find you another load, and you off and rolling. And through my journey, through my truck driving life, a lot of places that I done quit has been because of pushy, disrespectful dispatchers. I've never really been one to really get along with dispatchers, but so far the dispatcher that I have, even with the couple times we have bumped heads, it haven't been nothing really serious to where I'm finna call and report her, or try to quit, because now it's just always been something. We take a minute, we cool down, we back to normal again. It hasn't been nothing really, nothing disrespectful. It's just been it's cool. I'm cool with it, and the other dispatchers that I have seen there or have had contact with, they all seem pretty laid back, pretty cool. I think the environment, like I say, the environment there is pretty much, they're really keeping me here with RTI. And don't get me wrong, like I say, you can make money here too. Pay is not bad, but like I say, the pay that I get is pretty much because it's the way I want. It's because the way I run. But what else can I say? Like I say, if you want to know anything about the lease, far as I could get into detail on what they charge, the deductions, and everything is not high. It's not high at all. It's all reasonable stuff. So I could get into that with you, with this company, and know they're not paying me for this. They're not. This is just something that I just feel like that. Because like I said, they have a referral program, and I'm basically using this video to where if there's any questions that you need to know and that you want to hear truthfully, I will be that one to tell you. And if it's something that you really like, the information that I provide for you, if you like it, yes, put me down as a referral, and I will continue helping you through the journey here with RTI if you continue coming here. So this is one of the big reasons why that I'm basically putting up this video, and that the fact that I'm not gonna, if it's something that I don't like about the company, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna, it's not all about the money, because I want somebody to come out here and be comfortable, because you're on my reputation, you're on my word. So I don't want nobody feed nobody no fake information to the point to where you get out here and you say I lied to you or something like. No, I want to be honest with you. So, but the overall company is pretty cool. It's pretty laid back. They're pretty much about their word on what they say. Things I don't like about RTI is, which they'll kind of get a little better, but sometimes I gotta understand it. I'm just not the only driver out here. They got other drivers they work with. Sometimes you can get on the phone, try to call somebody, and sometimes that is kind of stressful, sitting there waiting, listening to this music, and because I only call when I really need something. So when I really need something, a question to be asked or something that I can't figure out myself, I'm trying to get it done and get the move on, let them go about their day. And sometimes it takes forever, or somebody else will answer the phone that would supposed to deliver the message to your dispatcher, but you know, for some reason it don't get delivered, or you know, whatever. But you know, but that just pretty much comes with the territory sometimes. Uh, but it's not really much I don't dislike about RTI. Like I say, it's a lot of things that I can explain to you about RTI on how to get going with things that they expect, you know, out of you. But like I say, I give it a 7.5. I give RTI a 7.5, and it may move up as I go, but I'm giving you a 6 to 7 month experience that I have with RTI. So, if there's anything you need to know, just feel free. Feel free to ask me. But I'm not really gonna put too much out there right now. But you know, if it's something you need to know, feel free to leave me a comment or whatever, or leave me a number or something in the comment to get in touch with you. I will. We could talk about this and go through this with RTI, and we could go from there. But my videos, you know, I will be talking about different things that come up out here in trucking, and my different experiences. So I will be putting up more videos. So if it's like I say, if it's any questions you need to know, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Any questions, just let me know. I'm out here. I'm just like every other truck driver. I'm out here doing my thing, working hard, trying to make a living, you know. So I want to put out some good content and let you get on this journey with me. You know, right now my journey is with RTI, Riverside Transport. And like I say, I'm a picky guy, and like I feel like, my opinion is, I feel like if I'm still here, it got to be something going good, because like I say, I'm just one of those guys that's really picky about companies, about trucks, about the people I interact with, about my comfortability, about my home time. When it comes to things like that, I'm serious. Those are things that'll make me be done with trucking or the company that I'm with and move forward. So far I've been here 7 months, and have I been pissed off a few times? Yeah. But like I say, it's not been enough for me to just say I'm done. You know, I'm still comfortable with RTI. I feel like RTI, you know, through all fairness, I feel like they're a pretty good company. And, you know, your experience here may be different than mine because of my situation. Your money you make may be different than mine because of my situation. But all in all, if you're not a runner, if you're not willing to at least be out here and run and be respectful, you know, because don't expect this, because I said this company is a good environment, respectful company. Don't get here and think you're going to be disrespectful and you're not going to get treated back. You know, it's all, respect is all determined on you. If you give respect, this is a company that will give you respect back. If a disagreement occur, it's people you can talk to get the situation settled. You know, it's ways of doing things as adults. So, you know, just don't come here thinking you're going to be an asshole and get treated like a king. It's not going to happen. Like I said, you come out here with respect, willing to work. I think you will, I'm almost for sure you'll make some money and get treated with respect and get things taken care of. And like I say, as far as the pay process go, how they do things they run, the way, I mean, all this could be asked to me on a one-on-one basis, or, you know, because like I said, at the end of the day, you know, they do offer a referral. And part of my job is to answer any questions truthfully about this company. And if it helped you, you feel comfortable with it, put me down as a referral. And I'll see you on other videos.